Hello and welcome to another review with Rockboy680, that's me. In this review I'm going to be going over one of my personal favourite albums of all time, well, not all time, so far. This is a masterpiece of an album, one which I've recently been listening to a lot lately, by one of my favourite bands of all time. It is Out the Blue by Electric Light Orchestra. Very cool album, double vinyl, some fantastic songs on here, and yeah, it's just a masterpiece of an album really. I absolutely adore this record. So here we go, here's my review of it. So I'm going to go over the songs first of all. So the first track up is Turn to Stone. Well, first of all, there's some great lyrics to this song and it sets a really good tone to the album. It opens up the album really well. Really cool song. Jeff Lynne's vocals here, you know, the raw power that he's using to sing these songs on this album, you know, there's such power in this song. And yeah, it's just really cool. Some really good instrumental stuff going on here as well. There's some experimental things going on here as well, you know, really cool song. Fantastic song, you know. Great opener to the album. I don't think they could have picked a better song to open up this album, really. Track 2, It's Over. It's Over is a very cool song as well. I'm not a huge fan of the intro, how it's really slow, Jeff singing with violin going on in the background, but it don't matter, cause all of a sudden the song just picks up and immediately your foot starts tapping and the song gets going. And again, so much power put into the song, so much effort. It's a really cool song. Really cool to jam to, you know, especially once you know, after the first 30 seconds or whatever when the song gets going. And yeah, it's a really cool song. And of course, it turns into another fantastic ELO song, Sweet Talking Woman. Fantastic song. I love the intro with the violin. Also when the drums come in, you know, your foot gets tapping again, you know. And some really good high notes there. I think Jeff Lynne's really good at hitting some of the high notes. This song really shows it, you know, it's fantastic. Great effort there. You know, another fantastic song, another one of the more popular ones on this album. Not just of the album, but of ELO's entire career. One of their better, bigger songs, you know, Sweet Talking Woman. Fantastic number. So track 4, finishing up side 1 of the first record, Across the Border. Now, Across the Border is another really cool song. It's quite a heavy song, actually. It's so heavy, you know, I find. Well, it's not hugely heavy, but it's, you know, a lot. It's very heavy for ELO. You know, it's hard to understand what they're saying at some points of it. This song would work pretty cool as an instrumental, I believe, you know. But the song's good as it is. It's, for me, the weakest song on side 1, personally, but it don't matter, it's still a good song, very cool song. Opening up side 2, Night in the City. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you out there are not going to be surprised when I say I love this song. I'm really surprised this wasn't more popular than what it was. I'm really surprised it didn't make it onto the Best of Electric Light Orchestra CD, the All Over the World CD, because it's a fantastic song, really cool number. You know, it's great. The beginning of it sounds it actually reminded me of the Beatles' A Day in the Life, how they had that, you know, weird instrumental thing in the song. It sounds very similar to that, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's a very cool song. You know, because I know that Jeff Lynne was a very big fan of the Beatles, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he was trying to do, sort of make his own weird instrumental bit of Day in the Life, you know. The next track is Starlight. Now for me, I'm not the biggest fan of this. One thing which I really love about ELO albums, or not albums, their songs, is how they develop and they change. Nearly every ELO song has different parts, you know. They have the unusual but very cool violin intro, and it got Jeff singing, and all of a sudden it picks up to a really rock heavy beat, all of a sudden it calms back down to the violin or something like that, you know. That's generally how ELO songs go. This one generally just doesn't change, but it's not a bad number. It's just one which I tend to get a bit bored of every now and then, you know. Sometimes I listen to it and I go, oh yeah, you know, that's pretty cool. But then other times I listen to it and I go, nothing special. I'm gonna skip it. You know, it's just how I am with that song. But the next track is Jungle. This is a really cool song. At the beginning you've got a recording of some animals You know, from a rainforest or something, you can hear an elephant. I believe at one point you can hear loads of little insects and stuff. Really cool. And also the beat kicks in, and you know, it's a pretty interesting song. Wouldn't say it's my favourite on here, but it's a very interesting song. I really do like the intro to it. Really cool little sounds going on there, and yeah, it's got a nice beat. Another really good foot tapper, and yeah, fills up the album, I guess. The next track, Believe Me Now. This song to me is just garbage. Just generally don't listen. I don't really care for this song at all. It's I get it. It's a pretty interesting instrumental, but it just doesn't do anything to me. For me, so the next track, Stepping Out. Stepping Out is very cool. Really like the song. Bit of a long introduction, but that's alright. It really picks up and it becomes another classic ELO song for me. I always listen to this track actually. Sometimes when I just don't know what to listen to, and I pull this album out, sometimes this is one of the first songs I come to. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure everyone would normally go straight to Turn to Stone, Sweet Talking Woman, Mr. Blue Sky, or Wild West Hero, you know. But this song is one of the ones that I normally go to first of all as well. So it's a really cool song, really interesting song, and I'd highly recommend you go check it out if you haven't heard it yet already. Okay, so the next song is Standing in the Rain. And this is, Concert for a Rainy Day, that's what it's got written above it. You know, this song is actually really cool. I really like it. Very wacky, very weird, but, you know, I know a lot of people out there most probably think I'm not a huge fan of instrumentals, because the one sort of instrumental song which we've already had, Believe Me Now, I've just called garbage, but, well, this song pretty much, you know, there are vocals and lyrics in it, but not till about 2/3 of the way in it. The first 2/3 is pretty much an instrumental, but it's really cool, really weird, really fun to listen to. You know, I would highly recommend it. It's a very interesting song. Wouldn't say it's the best on it, but wouldn't say it's the worst. Next track is Big Wheels, another song which I could skip. It's not bad, you know, it's just an average ELO song. You know, I listen to it every now and then, but it's not one which I come back to all the time. It's interesting, the lyrics are okay. It's again very similar to a song which I've already talked about in this album. Doesn't change much, and that's kind of what ELO songs are about for me. You know, they change a lot, they develop, but you know, this song doesn't, so it's not one of my favourites on this album. Okay, so the next track is Summer and Lightning. Again, a really interesting song. There's some really good vocals here. The power that Jeff Lynne puts in again here, you know, top notch, really good. You know, it's another classic ELO song in my opinion, really cool to listen to, and another favourite. But then the song which follows it is without a doubt ELO's most popular song, one that people still listen to today. Well, no, people still listen to this entire album today, like me, but one that kids, you know, teenagers even listen to still today, because music has developed and changed so much since this album came out. You know, it's music today is completely different, but this song here is still listened to today. Mr. Blue Sky, what a classic number. ELO's biggest song, you know, most famous song, and it's amazing. It's a great song, you know. The piano intro, really cool. Again, the power with Jeff Lynne puts in here on the vocals. My favourite part of the song is when he does the bit where he goes, Mr. Blue, you'll get it right when soon comes Mr. Light, creeping over, now his hand is on your shoulder. That part of the song, I'm not going to sing it for you, but hopefully most of you out there know what part of the song I'm talking about. The power that he puts in there makes it so much fun to listen to. It's a song which nearly everyone who plays guitar jams to. It's a fantastic number, one which gets everyone up on their feet, great foot tapper, and even the end, because I have said occasionally about songs which drag on a bit, you know, they drag on. This song for me does not drag on. I love the ending, very cool, and it's without a doubt the best number on this record. Fantastic song. Okay, so I'm running out of time now, so I'm going to have to rush on a bit. The next song is Sweet is the Night. This is another really cool song. The vocals here are a bit unusual, I find. but still it works with the song. It's got a nice temp, nice beat, easy listening, and it's a good opener for side 4. Next on the way out, this is a instrumental song, and this is really cool. The reason that I like this is because going back to classic yellow, developing, going through different stages, it's really cool, really fun to listen to. There's a really long slow intro, but it doesn't matter. The song picks up like all of their songs, you know. Very cool song, really good to listen to. And I was sitting here last night listening to this album, get ready for my review, and I just couldn't help but pick up my bass here and just, you know, don't know the chords, but just randomly jammed along to it. It's a very cool song. Great number, you know. Okay, so the next track, Birmingham Blues. Great number. This is Jeff Lynne really rocking, you know. Really good rock number. Another one which is great to jam to. Really good lyrics. The vocal performance again. Jeff Lynne, the power that he's putting in again, you know, it's just great. Last track on the album, and of course it's another one of the hits, Wild West Hero. Fantastic number. I just absolutely adore this song. The stages it goes through, the lyrics, the vocal performance, fantastic. So, you know, all in all, there's some really good tracks on there. There's one dodgy one, you know, like 2 which I could maybe avoid. Apart from that, it's a fantastic album, this. Just going to quickly show you my vinyl before I end the video. Now, I've had a bit of bother with this record. This is the first copy of it, which I bought at a car boot sale. This one here, you know, I saw it and I thought, yeah, I'm going to get this. I didn't really look it over, and then when I was driving away from the car boot sale, I realised, one of the records is missing. So I've only got the second record in this one, but it's in its original sleeve. It has the insert. And unfortunately, when you're trying to sell records on and they're missing parts, especially when it's something like missing one of the records, it's very hard to get rid of it. Next record I bought was this one. Now, this one here, I immediately looked in and just checked it had both records. I was like, okay, that's both. I'm going to buy it at a car boot sale again. So I got this one for, that one was £1, this one was £1. And then all of a sudden again, got home, looked at the record, and it's not a British copy, and I want a British one. So, you know, bit of a letdown. Again, in its sleeve, has the insert. Then, friend of the family gave me this one. This is a British, and it does have both records. So, this is my good copy. Just going to say I love the design of this album. Love it. Great album cover. And this one here does have the pop-out insert, which is really cool. I am led to believe that this is a bit rare. Rare-ish, not that rare. So, it's really cool. Some of it's starting to unpop, but it is quite old. And yeah, here's the sleeve. And we're on Jet Records. And there's barely any marks on this. Very cool record. Very pleased to have this. Now quickly, I'll just show off the singles which I have, which come out from the album. They're both the same songs. Wild West Hero. This one's in its picture sleeve and it's got the full centre circle. And this one here has the pop out. And the B-side is Eldorado, I think that's it. Anyway, all in all, great album. Out of 10, it's going to be a 9 out of 10 for Electric Light Orchestras. Out of the blue. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a message, like the video and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.